My experience at Louisiana Tech prepared me to be a public artist in many ways. Of course, with the basics of learning the principles of art, design, rhythm, pattern, opportunities to step into a place that applied a real pressure that might reflect what was happening in the real world. So those were all things that I still apply today. Louisiana Tech kind of chose me. I mean, with their great marketing skills, but to be honest, it's right down the road, an hour away from Shreveport, Louisiana, my hometown. They had everything that I was interested in as far as degree study. My professional journey started after graduation from Louisiana Tech. I moved out to Houston, Texas, and I worked for an oil and gas software company doing cartographics. From there, I moved into a remote position, which offered me plenty of time to work on my art skills and participate in art shows. And then I answered a calling within myself to want to have a more close relationship with the development of humanity. And so I dove into working for a public art firm in Houston, Texas. And the first project that we took on was a UNESCO World Heritage Site. During my time at Louisiana Tech, I was able to work in the work study program. So I worked at the Boys and Girls Club of Northwest Louisiana, and the executive director is a Tech alum, El Dante Osborne. And he played in the NFL, he played with the Tech Bulldogs, and he was just a great example of discipline, focus, and giving outside of yourself. One of my favorite memories at Louisiana Tech must have been being able to launch a clothing brand. That was really cool, a way to connect with my peers and to sharpen my design skills, learn a little bit about business, all with the resources of the graphic design department. Since graduation, Tech has continued to be a part of my life in many ways, especially with the relationships that you develop there. I went there with a lot of my friends and left with an entirely new batch of friends that I carry on professional relationships with. Continue to think about how we can come back to Louisiana Tech to have camaraderie for homecoming and all these cool things. Outside of gratitude, it means so much to receive the Young Alumnus Award. I mean, being considered young is a thing in itself, but to be able to look at it in more of a purposeful way and to think about all the work that I've done and contributed and the effort and focus that I brought forth is being nodded or acknowledged by the university that has done so much work before me and will continue to do so much work. It's a full circle moment, and it's really good and fulfilling for me to have this kind of experience. I'm very appreciative. Would love to thank God first and thank my family, my friends, my advisors. Carl Puljak, he's such a cool instrument in my development as a human and the way that I see the world. And if anything, I would leave everyone with a message that, you know, what you do for yourself is taken away, but what you do for others remains.